This conference will now be recorded.
Today, let us start off with one more new topic, that is java.lan package. Already we know what is a package. It's a collection of related classes. Now, let us understand more on this LAN package today. Up to now, we are using some classes like predefined classes like system class, string class. Any class you take in Java belongs to a particular package. But when we use system class and string class, we did not import any package. The reason is system class and string class belongs to this java.lan package, and this package will get imported implicitly to all Java programs. So we need not import this package at all. In Java, there is only one package which gets imported implicitly automatically is java.lan package. So the blind rule is, if you are using any class or interface without writing import statement, we can directly say the class or interface belongs to java.lan package. So what is the point here? Java.lan package is imported to all Java programs implicitly. So we need not import this package at all. Under this package, we are having so many classes, but in today's class, we'll discuss some of the important classes which we use generally. As the days goes on, we'll be seeing so many classes under this package. So classes under java.lan package. The classes are like object class, string buffer, string builder, system, math class, byte, short, character, integer, long, float, double, and boolean. So these last 8 classes, we call with a special name wrapper classes. So for every primitive data type, there is a corresponding class, and we call them as reference type. We call them as wrapper classes. Now let us understand one by one. Let us start off with object class. Very, very important intro question. That is, what is the topmost class in Java hierarchy? The answer is object class. Object class is the topmost class in Java hierarchy. Means any class in Java is a subclass of object class. So any class you take in Java, it is a subclass of which class? Object class. Like example, if you take class A, class B extends A. Class B extends A means B is a subclass of A. Then what about A? A is a subclass of which class? We should say object class. If you are not writing extends keyword, Java will write implicitly extends and writes object. So in this case, B is a subclass of A and A is a subclass of object. Then we can even say B is also a subclass of object. So any class you take, it is a subclass of object class. So in this example, A we are having and B. So B is a subclass of A and A is a subclass of object. We can even say B is also a subclass of object. So this type of inheritance we call it as multi-level. We call it as multi-level. But Java does not support multiple inheritance. Multi-level is supported. So the final point is any class you take in Java is a subclass of object class. Now, let us move to the next and very, very important class of today's class is string class. This is very, very important. What is a string is? A string is a collection of characters. What makes a string? It's a collection of characters. In Java, string is immutable. In Java, string is what? Immutable. Okay. So what is string? A string is what? It's a collection of characters. And in Java, what is this? String is immutable. Immutable means like a constant you can assume. Let me elaborate more on this string. Let me elaborate more on this. Yeah. Hello, Vinay. Let me elaborate more on this string concept. What is this immutable? Let me elaborate using a diagram. This immutable word is very important. When you take a string is equal to hello. You're having a string with value hello. In Java, objects will get created in heap memory, a part of RAM memory, temporary memory. In Java, objects will get created in heap memory. Now, in this case, this hello object will get created in heap memory. Who is referring to this hello? S is referring to this hello. S is referring to this hello. Now, in the code, if you are writing S equal to world, the code if you are writing S equal to world, we assume that this hello will get replaced with world here. This memory will get replaced with world, but it won't happen like this in Java because strings are immutable. Immutable means once you create this string object hello, that memory space cannot be modified. So what is going to happen in Java? When you say S equal to world, a new object world will get created here. In Java, what will happen? A new object world will get created and S is going to refer to this world. S is going to refer to this world and it no longer refers to hello. So this concept only we call immutable. Immutable means once you create a string object, that memory space cannot be modified. So in this case, when you say S equal to world, a new object world will get created and S refers to world and hello is no longer referenced. So the objects which are no longer referenced are ready for what? Garbage collection. What is the point here? The objects which are no longer referenced are ready for garbage collection. And these objects will be destroyed during garbage collection process by the garbage collector. And we are having very important feature of Java, that is Java is automatic garbage collection. Means in Java our work is only to allocate memory. Destruction of memory is taken care by Java, and that feature we call it as automatic garbage collection. Clear up to here, all of you, the meaning of immutable? Any questions? No. Let us see what are the methods present in string class. We are having so many methods present in string class, but I have mentioned here some of the important methods here. Then how to know what are the methods present in string class? For that we need to open the API, means the library. How to open the API? You can go to search engine like Google and you can search here for string class in Java. Go to this docs.oracle.com. So this is the documentation for Java from Oracle, and so you can see docs API. If you open this string class, so you can see the API of string class. See here, string is final class, extends object, and see string objects are immutable. You can find the complete document on string class here. And if you scroll down, you can find method summary. Method summary. Here you can see so many methods here. But remember some of the methods which you feel easy to understand for interview purpose. For interview purpose, just remember the methods which you feel easy to understand. Okay, that only I've mentioned over here. Now, let us see one by one. Coming to this character 8. Character 8. The use of character 8 method is used to return a character from the given index. Example, if you take a string, s equal to hello, and in SOP if you are writing s dot character at one index. What is the character at one index? See here, index always starts with 0. 0 and this is one index. So what is the character at one index here? E. So whenever you want to pull out a character from the given string based on the given index, we make use of this character at. The given index from the given string. The next one, compare to. Use it to compare one string with another string. To compare one string with another string, we use compare to method. Like example, if you take a string s1 equal to apple, if you take a string s2 equal to mango, I'm having two strings. Out of these two strings, which string is lower? Apple is lower because alphabetical order A is less than M. So when you are comparing, it will check the alphabetical order. But how to check whether one string is less than other string or whether it is greater than other string? By using compare to method. Like this, you can check. If s1 dot compare to, if s1 dot compare to s2, and if this method is less than 0, if the method is returning less than 0, then we'll go with the message s1 is less than s2. Else, if s1 dot compare to s2, if the method is returning greater than 0, then we'll go with the message s1 is greater than s2. Else, not less, not more. Then directly, without comparing, we can say s1 is equal to s2. So based on the example values here, s1 is apple and s2 is mango. In this case, this condition will become true. Then it will go with the message apple is less than mango. Right? This condition will be true. Now, the next one, concat. The use of concat method is used to join or concat. Concat means join. Use it to concat one string with another string. Like example, if you take a string s1 equal to hello, and if you take a string s2 equal to world, world. Then if you are writing in SOP, s1 dot concat s2. So the internal meaning is it will take the value of s1, joins with s2, and the value will become now here hello world. It will take the value of s1, that is hello, joins with s2, that is world, and this hello world will come and store into s1. Right? Now, from this piece of code, how many string objects will get created? Anyone try to answer here? From this piece of code, how many strings object will get created?
3.
3. Very good. It creates 3 objects. Here, in the heap memory, first it's going to create object hello. Who is referring? S1 is referring to hello. Then when you say S2 equal to world, so one more object world will get created, and S2 is referring to world. Now when you say s1 dot concat s2, so the value will of s1 will become hello world. So can you change this hello with hello world? No, because strings are immutable. So it's going to create a new object here, hello world. It's going to create a new object, hello world, and s1 is now referring to hello world, and it no longer refers to hello. So which object is ready for garbage collection now? This hello object is ready for garbage collection. So totally it's going to create 3 objects here. In this piece of code, it's going to create 3 objects, and hello object is ready for garbage collection. Now, contains. Use it to check whether a substring means part of string, a substring is present in the given string. Like example, if you take a string s equal to welcome, and if you are checking a start contains come, a start contains come. So in our string, we are having this come. So since it is present, it's going to return true. So writing a start contains XYZ. In our string, do you have a substring XYZ? No. So it's going to return false. The next one ends with, starts with. Correctly, I'll go with example. If you take a string s equal to welcome, and if you are writing a start ends with, is a string ending with come s, then it's going to return true. If you are writing a start starts with well, so the string is starting with well, then it's also going to return true. So to check whether a string is starting with substring or ending with substring with a some substring, then we use the methods ends with and starts with. Equals and equals ignore case. Use it to check for the equality of two strings. And in this, when you go with equals method, it is case sensitive, whereas equals ignore case is not case sensitive. Like example, if you take a string s equal to hello, and if you take one more string, let me say s1, and let us take one more string s2 equal to hello, everything in capital case. Now, if you are writing in s1 dot equals s2, both are hello only, but not matching with the case. They are not matching with the case, then it's going to return false. If you write s1 dot equals ignore case of s2, then it's going to return true. Because both are hello but not matching with case, no problem. Because equals ignore case is not case sensitive, it's going to return true here. Next, index of method. Use it to return the index of given substring from the given string. Like example, if you take a string s equal to welcome, and if you are writing s dot index of come, so where come is starting, see 0, 1, 2, this come substring is starting from 3 index, then it's going to return 3. So writing s dot index of xyz. Is a substring xyz present in your given string? No. Then if it is not present, then it's going to return -1. Next one, length method. Use it to return the number of characters from the given string. Take a string s equal to welcome, and if you are writing length equal to s dot length, when you call the method length here, it's going to count the number of characters. So 3 plus 4, so total 7. So length equal to 7. Next one, split method. This is very, very important. Use it to divide the given string into substrings based on the given delimiter. The delimiter can be a space or comma, semicolon, like this, any symbol. It can be any symbol. Like example, if you take a string str equal to Hibernate is an ORM framework. I'm going with a string. Hibernate is an ORM framework. Now I want to divide this string into substrings based on the delimiter space. So the delimiter is what here? Space. Then how many substrings we are going to get here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 substrings we are going to get. So how to divide this one is? How to divide is, you can say string array str array equal to str dot split. We have to call which method? Str dot split, and the delimiter is what here? Space. Str dot split space. Now this string is going to divide into substrings based on space. These 5 substrings, Hibernate is an ORM framework. These 5 substrings will come and store into this str array. Now traverse your array. How to traverse? Using enhanced for loop. String s colon str array. So this loop will repeat for 5 times. And one substring will come and store into s variable. Now just print the value of s here. And what will be the output we get? Going to display Hibernate is an ORM. So one substring will come and store into s that we are printing. So this is the result what we are going to get. So whenever you want to divide a string based on some delimiter, we use what? Split method. Clear the split method, all of you? Any questions? No. Next one, to char array. Use it to return, use it to convert a string into a character array. Like example, if you take a string s equal to hello, and if you are writing here character array, char array equal to s dot to char array, then when you call the method s dot to char array, a character array will be created with what values? One character will become of your string will become character here, HE. L, L, right? So it's going to pull out one character and stores into this character array. Next one, to lowercase to uppercase. Simple, directly understand with example. If you take string s equal to hello, and if you are writing s dot to lowercase, the very character of your string will become lowercase. If you are writing s dot to uppercase, every character of your string will become uppercase. Trim method. Use it to remove white spaces before and end of the string, end of the given string. Like example, if you take a string s equal to double quotes space hello again space world again space. If you write s dot trim, it's going to remove white spaces before the string and end of the string only, but not in between the string. So the result will be hello, again we'll have space, again world. This in between the string, it won't remove the spaces. It is going to remove spaces before and after the string only. The value of method. Use it to convert other data types into string. Like example, for having an integer n equal to 345, we want to convert into string, then we'll say string s1 equal to string dot value of. So value of is a static method, so we can call with class name string dot value of n. Now the value of s1 will be in string format 345. Double quote indicates string. One more example. If you take double d equal to 56.5, we want to convert into string, in string s2 equal to string dot value of d, then the value of s2 will be in string format 56.5. Here all these methods. Any questions? Based on the requirement, we have to use these methods, and I'll give assignment. To do that assignment, we need to make use of these methods. Now, the next one, string buffer class. String buffer is mutable. Mutable means in the same space we can modify the value. String is immutable, string buffer is mutable. We are having one more class, string builder class. String builder is also mutable. String builder is mutable. Then what is the difference between string buffer and string builder? The difference is the methods present in string buffer are synchronized, whereas the methods present in string builder are not synchronized. They are not synchronized. So what is this synchronized? We'll be understanding when we come to the topic multithreading. So as a basic idea now, when you make a method as synchronized, only one thread will be running. So in the case of string buffer, once we invoke a method, only one thread will be running inside the method. So more on this synchronized we'll be discussing when we come to the topic multithreading. Now, the next one, generating random numbers. The use of random numbers is random numbers are used to generate OTPs. OTPs are what? One-time passwords, so which we get to our mobile or email for authentication, security reasons, patient OTPs. How to generate random number is math.random method. Math.random method. In math class, we are having a static method random is used to generate the random numbers. When you call this math.random, when you call the method math.random, it's going to return a value which is less than 1.0 and greater than 0.0. Greater than 0.0. So the value is between 0.0 and 1.0, but 0.0 and 1.0 are not included. Let me elaborate using a program. Random demo. Open Eclipse. Right click on project and say new class random demo with main method. Now in this main method, let us call the method math.random. Now see, when we run this piece of code, we are getting a value 0.214. Let me run the code again. So now we are getting 0.11. If you run the code again, 0.73. So every time we are getting different number. That is the meaning of random. We don't know what number it's going to generate. But when we generate OTPs, OTPs are in integer format, like 4-digit OTP, 6-digit OTP, like that. Then how to generate OTPs is like, I should convert this double into integer. How to convert double into integer? By applying typecasting. Just convert into integer by applying typecasting here. Now see, when we run, always we get 0 only, because when you do the typecasting, it always takes decimal part. Decimal part is always 0 here. Then how to generate 4-digit OTP is, to this math.random, we have to multiply 1 4 zeros. Depends on the number of digits you require. Just say 1 4 zeros means 10,000. If you want to go with 6-digit OTP, multiply with 6 zeros. 1 6 zeros. Depends on the number of digits you require. That many zeros you add it after 1 year. Now see, when we run, we get 4-digit OTP and 6-digit OTP. Clear? Let us move to the next one. Wrapper classes. For every primitive data type, there is a corresponding reference data type. For every primitive data type, there is a corresponding reference data type called as wrapper classes. Right? Wrapper classes are immutable. Like string only, wrapper classes are immutable. Like example, if you take a integer n equal to some 200, and if you write n equal to 500, then how many integer objects it's going to create here? 2 integer objects. In your heap memory, first it's going to create 200, where n is referring to 200, and when you say n equal to 500, since we cannot modify this 200 because they are immutable, it's going to create a new memory 500, and n refers to 500. It no longer refers to 200. So total, it's going to create 2 objects. It's going to create 2 objects here, and this 200 object is ready for garbage collection because it's no longer refers. So this 200 object is ready for garbage collection. That's the meaning of immutable. Wrapper classes are final, means we cannot create objects for wrapper classes. We cannot create objects for, subclasses. We cannot create subclasses for wrapper classes. No subclasses. Like example, if you take a class, my class extends a double, this will go with error. Because double is final. Double is final, cannot be subclassed. Not create subclasses for wrapper classes. What is the use of wrapper classes? What is the use of wrapper classes is, wrapper classes are used to convert reference type into primitive type called as parsing. You can convert reference to primitive called as parsing. When you convert one primitive to another primitive or one reference to another reference, we call it as typecasting. We call typecasting, but when we convert reference to primitive, we call parsing. Like example, if we're having a string s1 equal to some 565, I want to convert into primitive integer. You can say int n equal to, use the wrapper class integer with a static method parsing and pass s1. So the value of n will be primitive integer 565. Take one more example. If you take string s2 equal to something like 65.5, I want to convert into double, then we have to use which wrapper class? Double wrapper class. Then go with the method parse double, and say s2, the value of d will be now primitive double 65.5. So like that, we are having float dot parse float, byte dot parse byte, short dot parse short, like that. For every type, we are having respective methods. Got it, everyone? Any questions? Now, let us go with one of the previous assignment solution now. Then after that, I'll give the assignment on string class. So this is related to string only, this assignment. Let me do this, and it's the question given in the previous assignment. What is that? Write a program to check whether a given character is vowel or consonant. Let us go with the program. Take char at Java. So this is the previous assignment only, but we are going to use string class methods here. Right click on project and say new class. Char. Import java.util.scanner to accept a string value from or a character from your scanner class from the keyboard from user using scanner class. Let us create object of scanner. Now we want to accept a character. Go with the message, enter a character. We'll say character c equal to, how to read a character is, in scanner class there is no direct method to read a character. Then how to read a character in Java is by using scanner class, call the method next, and we have to say character at 0 index. We have to use character at 0 index. So this is going to pull out the first character from your given string. So this is the way to read a character in Java. Now once we read this character, now we have to check whether it is vowel or consonant. So make use of switch of C. Case A. case A or case E, I, O, U. For all the cases, we'll go with the message. Given character is oval. Given character is oval. Default will say given character is consonant. Given character is not consonant. If it is not oval, we'll say consonant. Also here, when we run, if I go with a character like A, it's saying it's oval. If I go with a character like P, it's saying consonant. No issues. Now, if I run the code again, and if I go with a character like 9, it's saying what? Consonant here. Saying consonant. But 9 is not an alphabet because oval and consonant is only for alphabets, but from the program it is giving 9 as consonant. Even when you run, and even if I say something like star also, it's saying consonant. So which is not correct. So whatever the character we are accepting from user, we have to check oval and consonant only for alphabets. So first of all, whatever the character we accepted, we have to check whether it is alphabet or not. How to check is by using the wrapper class character. By using the wrapper class character, which contains a method is alphabetic and pass C. If it is alphabetic, then this method will return true. So if it is alphabet only, we'll check for oval and consonant. We'll check for what? Oval and consonant. Else we'll say given character is not an alphabet. Given character is not an alphabet. Now see, when we run, if you are going with a character 9, it will say given character is not an alphabet. Even if you run and say star, it will say it's not an alphabet. Now if I run the code again, if I give capital A, see the result, it's saying consonant, but the concept should be oval here because capital A is also oval. So I have to check these cases for even capital case also. So I have to write again 5 cases again, case capital A, case capital A, like that. So instead of that, whatever the character you are reading, so I have to convert into lowercase and compare here. How to convert is in string class, we are having the method to lowercase. In string class, we are having the method to lowercase. So whatever the string we are accepting, we are converting into lowercase and pulling out the first character. That's it. Now see, even if I go with capital A, it's going to say it's oval. Clear this code, all of you? Any questions? Right? Now, let me go with the assignment on strings. Very, very important. Write a program to count number of ovals, consonants, and words from the given line of text. From the given line of text, I should count how many ovals are there, how many consonants are there. And how many words are there from the given line of text. Then, next one. Write a program to check whether a given string is palindrome or not. So what are palindromes? When you reverse the word, the string should be same. So take a string, reverse it and compare with our original string. If both are same, then they are palindrome. Like example, madam, Cyril, radar, like this. Next one. Write a program to reverse every word of the given line of text. If our input string is Java is simple, then the output should be AVAJ SI ELPMIS. We should take one word and reverse it. Take one word and reverse it. So how to divide the string into substring based on this space? Which method we have to use here? Split method. For this code, use split method. Okay. So try to do this assignment, then you will be totally clear with the methods of string class also. Right? So that's about for today. And tomorrow we'll be starting off with one more very important topic, that is exception handling. Right? Thank you all.